let's move into a couple other areas. Some things that I like about um, your site. This is something that people could use more of, I know it's on other sites, other pages, and we'll look at some other pages. I don't recall. Maybe I missed it. Do you use this icon with the little blue other places on your site, or is it just
I
on your?
think it's only on my home page.
I would like to.
I'm not 100% sure of that, but I do think that it's mainly on my home page.
Well, let's look at another a page here. That was my experience too. Is that I didn't see it anywhere else. I did notice that
Oh, there's there.
you've got. Oh, yeah, actually, there it is. Duh, it's right in front
Yeah,
of me.
it is.
Okay. So yeah, I know how it is. It's easy to forget.
Ah, it is there.
Yay! Okay. It's funny. My eye was going up here because, of course, that's we read top to bottom, left to right. What would it be like to, for continuity's sake, to slop this up in here, or I don't know. I have mixed thoughts. I realize this is your logo, and that's important, and you've done a good
My
job.
home link too.
Is it?
It notice it turns to a link to my page. Yeah. So, but
it took me a while to figure out how to get back to your home page this morning when I was trying to.
So it's not very clear.
Well, only if you put your mouse over it, and only if you notice that it actually turns into a link. But anyway, I kind of like this, and I'm thinking. I mean, the important thing is that let's go back to here. The important thing is to have continuity in your credibility. So go to 95 and get your number of clients, and I think you're good. I wanted to point out a couple of things that I like, and that's your use and of your memberships in the Alaska travel industry, Alaska Anchorage Visitors Bureaus. You've got it on your homepage at the bottom here. Down here, I'm thinking that would there be a way that you could make this stand out a little bit more? Maybe put it in a separate box. You've got this part of the bottom throws me just a little bit. You've got your links here, and then you've got these pictures of your vans, and were these added as extra pieces at a later time?
The vans and the text next to the vans were added recently. The text was for more content. Basically, it wasn't, as much a must-read up top, but it was just to throw a little more content in there. And then, of course, the vans were a bigger picture. So, yeah, I did add those recently because I wanted to be honest with you, our vans are one of the things that actually sets us apart from a lot of other tour companies.
Sure.
They are first-class executive shuttles. It's not a 15-passenger van where you're crawling over each other or whatnot. So I've noticed from the feedback of our clients that, that's very appealing to them. Mm-hmm. So I made a bigger picture. I do have a small picture of that in the middle, but so I just wanted to add a larger picture mm-hmm. on the front, which is what I did there.
What if, I hear what you're saying, and that makes sense. What if you use this picture as a separator because you've got text, you've got some graphics and text, and then you have text and links, which essentially is text. What if you move this picture and this content up into this section here and move these links down here, because these are replications of links that you've got other places on your homepage, right? All these links right here.
Right, right. That's easy to do.
Yeah, it's just, I'd slide this up and then move this up and give this some more spacing so it's not up where it gets a picture. And you might want to put some headlines on here that that says best VIP coaches in your area or something. Give it a headline.
Alaska.
Alaska, exactly.
I'm confident in saying
nice.
that.
Okay, cool. Alaska, and I'd have it up here. And I would make them like an H2 tag, so you get the power of that keyword in a headline tag.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, you got enough text here. You could break this into 2 little paragraphs. It'd make it easier to read, and so people can see something like, what sets our Alaska motor coaches apart? It's something like that. That would be one thing I would do there. Let's look at a couple other things real quick. Um, have you have you played around or looked at TripAdvisor at all? I'm going to move into social media credibility now.
I have, and actually I use it really heavily on my lodging web page because I've just had, a lot more people and really just started using it heavily on my lodging page last year. It's all over, where you can sign right in and use it. I have my reviews.
Great.
I haven't used it on the tour company page, just, because I haven't really found, where the Alaska tours show up in TripAdvisor if somebody were going to search for it. So I didn't look at it as highly valuable as it was for my lodging.
Well, good news. That is as valuable for you, if not even not more so, because I think people look at a service-oriented business over lodging equally, if not with more scrutiny. Here's some good news in TripAdvisor, and I'm going to do a whole training series in TripAdvisor here pretty soon because I think it's just the coolest thing. You can actually have a separate listing just for tours. That's independent of your lodging. You can have two listings, one for your tours and one for your lodging. On TripAdvisor, and just like you've used it conspicuously and actively for your lodging, I would say you would do the same thing for your tours. You would actively get your people engaged in making comments, and I would make pushing your ranking and the number of happy judging that people do. I'd push that so that you become in for Alaskan tours. You could be one of the top ranked people, and it's still early in the game, just like you. See, most people who are in the tourism professionals are looking at TripAdvisor that's just a rating service for lodging. That is used to be the case, but that's not true, and that gives you a unique advantage. This is an opportunity for you to get a jump on your competitor, get your tour listing in there, and then actively work to push yourself to get a top ranking as Alaskan tour guides.
Yeah.
This
will do.
This is super powerful, Doreen, and I want you to do this because I think that this is going to continue to influence how trips are sold more than ever. And I don't know where you've got it on your lodging page, but boy, I tell you, I'd push this. I'd push this box down, and I'd put it right there. Especially as you get the high ranking. We're ranked 4.5, and especially if you get number 1, man, I'd pump the heck out of that.
Yeah, my lodging page, it's all over in several places. It's pretty prominent, our ranking. We are number 1 out of our for our lodging, and so I have that listed, pretty prominently. Maybe not prominently. Maybe I should move it up to the top now that I'm talking to you. But it's very visible, and I'll tell you, it does work on the lodging. It truly works on the lodging. I get calls all the time that say that they read my TripAdvisor reviews and they read other reviews, and they, in addition to my property looking really nice and inviting, they liked what other people had to say. So I realize the weight of it. Yeah. And it'll be on there next time we talk.
Nice, cool. And you're going to get a jump on your competitors because this is few don't understand this yet. But when I start getting my educational series out on TripAdvisor, more are going to do it. And you can have you claimed your business listing? Did you know? I don't want to get off on the sidetrack, but you could claim your business listing, and put more. Oh, good. I'm amazed how many people have got top ranking in TripAdvisor, and then you go down to the page that says, "Do you own this lodge?" Claim your listing, and you can put more about your stuff, and it's all free. And I think it is, and people are just missing this. And I thought, what a huge missed opportunity. All right, I got sidetracked. Let's go and look at.
Yeah, that's all right. But call me when you do that session. I want in.
I will.